Hold on. When did strawberries stop tasting like strawberries? Every bite feels a little more fake than the last. What are they doing to our food to not make it taste the same? Can somebody explain to me what's going on? Check this out.
If you're living in America, you have to tell me if this makes any sense. The food, what is going on? Like, it does not taste like food. Like, something's off. Please tell me I'm not the only one.
Ew! 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 Ew!
She ain't never had it. Some bush.
Why does every piece of watermelon I've had this year taste like they injected paint into it? This is the third watermelon I've cut up in the past 3 weeks, and they all taste the exact same. And I mean, it looks good. Just look how good this looks. But I don't know. It tastes like paint every single time I have a bite. I don't ever recall it tasting like this consistently ever.
I literally never eat Panda Express, but I got it today because I'm pregnant and I was starving. And this is disgusting. This is not, I don't know what this is, but this is not chicken. The texture of it is disgusting. The flavor of it has definitely changed. I know people that eat this all the time. I don't know how you guys are eating this. This is not food.
Can someone please explain to me why everything contains a bioengineered food ingredient? From Sour Patch Kids to M&M's to Yoo-Hoos to my fucking buns here. Like, everything here contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Why does everything have this in it? It makes me sick, realizing that everything is fake and nothing is real food anymore.
Has anyone else noticed that a lot of foods are starting to taste like chemicals? Like, I like Cheez-Its. I specifically like the big Cheez-Its. And I got a box of them the other day and I ate like two and I was like, ugh, I can't really eat these because instead of tasting like cheesy goodness, they tasted like chemicals. I'm noticing more and more foods that I enjoy, like prepackaged foods and things like that. They taste like chemicals now, and it's really making me sad.
Is there anybody else scared to eat? I'm getting scared to eat. If I don't cook it myself, or if I don't know where the food came from, it's like I don't want to go to the supermarket anymore. I only want to go to those like vegetable markets where people bring in their produce and resell what they've grown at home. And I only want to get my meat from somebody who has a beef farm or a chicken farm. It's like I am scared to eat anything at the supermarket anymore. And God forbid I don't do fast food. But if you go do fast food, you better be really
You know what? The food is absolute mush. The other day I went to eat a public sub. Yes, it was hitting, but it tasted like mush, just straight up mush, pre-chewed food. And I had took a few months not eating like a lot of fast food and stuff like that, processed foods, and just eating natural foods. And once I started going back to processed foods, I'm like, oh my goodness. I can literally taste the fakeness of it. It tasted like someone already chewed up my food, threw it back up, and then reshaped it into the shape of the food. The flavor was banging, don't get me wrong. But once I started looking past the flavor, it just felt sickening. And then also the feeling I get once I'm done eating, like it just I feel weird. Don't get me wrong, it tastes good. In the moment when you're eating, you feel good, but afterwards it's like, wow.
Y'all, what in the actual hell are they putting in these fruits and vegetables? I mean, let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Why is this bell pepper as big as my fucking face? What in the actual hormone growth shit is going on here? Ain't no fucking way that a bell pepper that's typically about this size is now double the size. It's literally all the fucking fruits and vegetables. Look at this shit. This shit is so fucking big since this should be the size of a strawberry, a regular strawberry. Look at this shit. What the fuck are they putting in our fucking food? Like, this is really scary. This is really scary.
Me and a friend of mine were talking about what we were about to eat. And I made the point of saying meat doesn't taste like meat anymore. They were like, "What do you mean?" And I don't know if anybody can understand what I'm trying to say. Like, okay, it's meat, right? But it tastes like it's something else. It don't taste like meat anymore. It tastes like maybe like not watered down, but like diluted. No, that's the same. I can't explain the difference. I can't explain what I'm trying to say, but it just tastes like it's not meat. It tastes like something like it tastes more artificial. It tastes like we're not eating meat. I can't explain it. I probably sound very dumb, but like, what is that? Does anybody else know what I'm talking about?
As you can see, those are perfectly ripe bananas ready to be eaten. And I was eating mine, and ew. Ugh. Like, for real, what is this? Like, ew. I gotta get a knife now. I am so disgusted with that. What are they doing to the food? Ew.
So people on TikTok are starting to realize that food is getting fake. It started when someone posted the video of their Hershey's chocolate bar not melting even in really high heat, causing people to quickly point out that Hershey's recently changed their formula, which is something even the founder of Reese's called out since Hershey's is making their chocolate. Now, people are saying that chocolate doesn't feel real anymore, to the point that it's made out of just oils and chemicals to taste like chocolate since they no longer use cocoa. But what's even worse is that people are noticing changes in other foods like bread, saying a lot of store bought bread has been way more spongy. And when you put it in water, it doesn't even dissolve like normal bread should. Because of this, people everywhere started testing this. And people in other countries are even comparing their bread to American bread, saying something is seriously off with food in America.
What? Okay, I've been stopped eating fucking potatoes. I'm thinking the potatoes is safe. What am I supposed to do? None of the food is safe.
It's foul. It's almost like it's just like plastic, and it tastes just like plastic.
That's not food. Y'all, I'm traumatized and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Why the hell is this cheese not melting? What's going on? What are they feeding us?
Guys, I don't think chocolate's supposed to look like this. Why is it so, like, elasticy?
Almost like plastic. Do you see? It's like layers of.
This is supposed to be an orange.
and I can squeeze it and it puffs right back up like a sponge.
It looks like a stick, right? But why? It's falling apart.
Okay, so I'm washing chicken. Why is it pulling apart like that?
Man, stop buying Walmart chicken. This is a lesson learned. Look at this. You know how when you pick a dog up by its neck or
All food sucks now, but when they were first making like new foods, like the new processed foods, or even like fancy bakeries and like coffee shops that'll give you like a cookie butter latte and things like that, like getting like a strawberry mocha frap or whatever. That was, oh my God, that was amazing. That was amazing. Like when we were getting like the first like Big Macs and like different types of fast foods and things like that, and they were actually good. Not everything was like frozen mush mesh yuckiness or all like from one supplier. It was actually like made in-house. I'm telling you, there was a time where food tasted good. I was thinking about that. I was like, bruh, nothing tastes good no more. Everything's kind of like, like kind of like, it was good. Okay. But like, to be honest, the only food that slapped is like the food I cook, which is crazy because I can't cook. I could do a little something, something, but like, I'm not like, I don't cook for real. But the only time I'm like, who made this? Is when I cook it because the outside food does like it's literally, and you have to understand. Like I'm not a terrible chef, but like where I am in chefery, I should not be out cooking like food, outside food. I shouldn't be doing it. But like the decline in food quality, and I just feel bad for some of y'all because some of you are so young. You don't remember when food used to taste good. I'm talking like candy. Candy don't even taste good no more. Candy used to taste good. Like things don't taste good no more.
Our food isn't food anymore, and deep down, you already know it. Think about it. Fruit doesn't taste the way it used to. Candy feels hollow. Bread has this weird, rubbery texture. Even the milk tastes artificial. Why? Because it is artificial. Well, most of it. It's not the same food. It's been rewritten. Remember, everything I say here is for entertainment purpose only. People like to say, oh, life was harder back then. People died young. Sure, some did, but here's the twist. They weren't dying from the same slow, creeping sicknesses that haunt us now. Back then, people ate pies loaded with sugar, fried foods, real butter, real milk, and somehow they were healthier, stronger, tougher. So, what changed? The food. That's the silent weapon. Genetically engineered, chemically tampered, stripped of nutrients, laced with additives you can't even pronounce. It's designed to look like food, taste like food, but it doesn't act like food inside your body. Every bite now is coding your biology, reprogramming you, making you weaker, sicker, more dependent on their medicine, their system. And here's the creepiest part. Most people can taste the difference. They feel something is off, but they just shrug and eat it anyway.
This is just a theory, not a fact.
Okay, so I ordered this from Chick-fil-A. So, but first I'm gonna say, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Because I usually do not eat fast food. Y'all know my kids was here, so I wanted to try the sandwich that I saw my son eating. And like I said, I usually do not eat fast food. But look at this. I bite the sandwich. As y'all can see, this is where I spit it out. This was hanging off my lip. Y'all, look at this. This was hanging off my lip. Okay? Just so you can see it a little bit better. Not one, but about 3 or 4 of these. I took it in there to show it to my husband. Okay, he broke one of them up. But I'm going to take this off here just to see. Chick-fil-A, y'all got some explaining to do. Because I want to know why that meat pulled like that. What? I ain't never bit into a sandwich before and had that do that. Is this fake meat? Like, what am I eating here? What's really going on? Like, I want to know what the heck that was hanging from my lip. Like, what is it? So I'm just gonna dissect this meat. See, this is why I like to cook my own food. You can't trust it. You just can't trust it. I really think this is fake meat or something. Like, why was these fibers hanging from the meat? Why did it pull like that? Look at this. What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that?
Hey, anybody else notice like for the last couple years, chicken ain't tasty right? Like I bullshit you not. I used to like be a big fan of fucking chicken thighs and like cooking chicken thighs, and I would always go to Walmart and get that fucking yellow pack and fucking Great Value pack, and I had been getting that shit for years. And then like out of nowhere, I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't even think I had started working out yet, but out of nowhere, that shit started tasting fucking weird. And then I noticed the weird taste, I tried cooking it different. I'm like, nah, something ain't right. And then not only that, the meat got bigger. Pause. No diddler. Is it just me, or are the chicken wings fucking huge? Is it just me, or are the chicken thighs large than a motherfucker? Is it just me, or is the poultry in this country starting to taste weird? Like I just seen that video of that girl talking about them Popeyes chicken wings, and I'm like, I feel you. But it ain't just the fucking Popeyes chicken wings. It's like chicken everywhere. But when you go to like a mom and pop like chicken wing spot and they give you them little ass wings, why them bitches hit? Why them bitches taste like meat? Pause. No diddler. And then I started buying like the lean meat, the meat from Walmart, the chicken that come in the smaller packs and it's green on the top, the green label on top. That don't taste funny right now, but it's is it me? I feel like I'm tripping again. Like there's less food in the containers and the chicken is getting larger and more twangy. If you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I know that I ain't fucking tripping.
Do you guys ever buy Breyer's ice cream? If you do, you're going to want to see this because I'm confused. Last night, me and my kids went out. I bought 2 Breyer's ice cream. Now, if you're in Canada, this is like better ice cream. And I say better because it's usually like delicious, it's flavorful, it's a little pricier, so you think you're getting better ice cream. $7.99, $7.99, so $8 each one before tax. So last night we got home, we opened it up, we're all excited. This is not ice cream. This is not ice cream. Breyers, what's going on? And then I look at the bottle, I look at this container and it says frozen dessert. It doesn't even say ice cream anymore. Nowhere on this does it say ice cream. But let me show you, okay? The consistency is like the weirdest consistency and it doesn't even really melt, okay? There's no melting really. It's like a marshmallow consistency. It's just like lighter. It's weirder. It doesn't scoop like ice cream. It doesn't taste like ice cream. And that's why I was like, it doesn't even say ice cream. So Breyers, what the heck is going on? This is fake food. This is such fake food. I don't know what they did. Did they sell their company? Are they trying to make us sick? I don't know. So now there's companies that you think it's ice cream, it's not ice cream. I'm trying to look at it's actually disgusting. So I think they sold their soul to the devil because this is not ice cream. So Breyers in Canada, everybody who used to buy Breyers, stop buying Breyers. It's fake food. It's frozen dessert, not ice cream. So I paid $8 per tub for not even ice cream. I'm going to leave it on the counter and show you. It doesn't melt like ice cream. It doesn't taste like ice cream. It doesn't scoop like, I don't know what's going on here, but we've got a huge problem, Breyers.
Elaine. The year is 1957. A man named Howard Moskowitz is sitting in a laboratory at Harvard University. He is not a chef. He is a mathematician with a psychology degree, and he is about to change the taste of the entire world. Moskowitz is hired by the US Army. The problem? Soldiers in the field were rejecting their MREs. They ate until they were no longer hungry, then stopped. They lost weight, they lost energy. The army needed bodies that kept eating. Moskowitz discovered something that broke reality. He found that flavor satiation is not a wall, it is a curve. Every food has a sensory-specific satiety point. The moment your brain says enough, you hit it with chocolate after 2 bars, with bread after a few slices, with a steak after half a plate. But Moskowitz found a loophole. If a flavor is complex enough, not strong, not intense, but complex, the brain cannot map its satiety curve. It cannot locate the enough point, so it never signals stop. He proved this with spaghetti sauce. He created 45 versions, each one slightly different in sugar, garlic, and salt profiles. He fed them to soldiers. He fed them to civilians. He charted the data, and the data whispered a terrifying secret. There is no perfect spaghetti sauce. There are only clusters of craving, groups of people who share a neurochemical vulnerability to specific flavor configurations. Moskowitz didn't just fix the MRE problem, he built the architecture of the modern food industry. He took his findings to the corporations Campbell's, Prego, General Mills, PepsiCo. He taught them the gospel: do not make food people enjoy. Make food people cannot stop eating. The bliss point was born, the exact ratio of sugar, salt, and fat that bypasses satiety signaling. The mouthfeel curve, the flavor burst and fade, the vanishing caloric density. Every potato chip, every soda, every frozen dinner. Engineered to dissolve on your tongue before your brain can count the calories. You are not eating, you are being dosed. Now look at the label in your hand, look at the ingredients. Natural flavors. It is the fourth most common ingredient in the global food supply. What does it mean? It means nothing. And it means everything. A single natural flavor can contain over 100 chemical compounds, derived from anything in nature: a tree bark, a fungus, a gland, altered, heated, fractionated, reassembled. Legally, a natural flavor only requires that the original source molecule came from something once living. It does not have to taste like the source. It does not have to be safe in combination. It does not have to be disclosed. It is a black box, protected by trade secret law. The Flavor and Extract Manufacturers Association, an industry group, decides what is generally recognized as safe. They do not report to the FDA. The FDA granted them that power in 1958. The industry regulates itself, and they have weaponized your biology with a precision that evolution never saw coming. There is a facility in New Jersey, International Flavors and Fragrances, a windowless building, guards at the gate. Inside, they store the chemical blueprints for 90% of what you taste. They know your brain better than you do. They know the exact molecular weight of a flavor that triggers childhood nostalgia. They know the vapor pressure of a scent that signals freshness. They know the milliseconds of delay before a taste hits the olfactory bulb, and the exact texture needed to make you consume 23% more. This is not conspiracy. This is shareholder value. Your tongue is a $19 billion industry's playground, and you were never taught the language of the game. You were taught, listen to your body. But your body is listening to chemists who have been dead for decades. You were taught everything in moderation. But the substance you are trying to moderate was deliberately designed to make moderation neurologically impossible. The yogurt, the chips, the soda, the sauce. They are not food products. They are dopamine delivery systems wearing the mask of sustenance. And every time your hand reaches out, every time you open a package, you are completing a circuit that was laid down in a Harvard lab in 1957. You are not weak. You are outmatched. The existential awakening. Now the video is ending. Your screen is still glowing. The room around you is quiet. And somewhere in your kitchen, there is a package, a bottle, a can, a wrapper, something that tastes like strawberry or vanilla or chicken or cheese. You have eaten it 100 times. You thought you knew it. You never did. The tragedy is not that you were lied to. The tragedy is that your body is still honest. Your tongue still fires its ancient signals. Your brain still searches for the nutrients that never arrive. Your hunger is not broken. It is faithfully, desperately, tragically doing exactly what it evolved to do. It is searching for real food in a world of phantoms. You cannot untaste this truth now. The next time flavor touches your tongue, pause. Just for a moment. Ask the question that no corporation wants you to ask. What am I really eating? Not the name, not the picture on the box, not the memory it's trying to trigger. What is it? If you cannot answer, you are not holding food. You are holding a story, and someone else wrote it inside a windowless building in New Jersey. Put it down, find something that grew in sunlight, something that bled, something that once breathed, something your 2 million-year-old body can recognize. Eat it slowly, and for the first time in your life, taste.
If you've been thinking the same thing, you're definitely not alone. Drop in the comments your favorite food that doesn't hit the same, because it seems like we're being experimented on. Guinea pigs. I'll see you in the next Real Talk. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and follow for more videos. Happy every day.